Howling time. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. Here, gonna give you selections for January 22nd, 2020. The track's gonna be Sam Houston Race Course. It's gonna be race number 6 going a mile distance for claiming $10,000. It is a sloppy track there and off the turf. Is it be race number 6? We got at least 8-9 horses running. I'm going to give you my top selections plus my horse to watch. My top selection is going to be the number 2, 15 Love Back at Morning Odds at 10-1. Is by 15 Love out of a Strawberry Road mare. Last time ran in January 11th at 6.5 furlongs for claiming $25,000. Was fifth by 6 3/4 lengths. Was chasing up in there, but got tired out. Had to go 3 wide and got tired out. The time before that, it ran on August 27th at Retena. It ran 7 furlongs for allowance $20,000. Came in fourth by 2 3/4 lengths. Had to go 5 wide and had a mile trip, but seeing that it was gaining a lot of bit of ground there. The time before that, it ran on August 7th at Retama, on the turf, going a mile distance for allowance $19,000. Was 8th and 6th by 6 lengths. The issue happened there. It set it out, got shut off, and got placed 7th from the 8th. The workouts have been on December 30th at Sam Houston, going 4 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 51 seconds. Breezing was the 15th best out of the 21 workouts that day. And the last workout was on January 5th at Sam Houston, going 4 furlongs on a fast track. Did in 48 seconds. Breezing was the best out of the 78 workouts that day. What I see here is it's good like the off track. It's the pedigree reads it well. Should be able to run the extend back to the distance to a mile distance, and dropping the class to a 10,000 claiming should show the ability that should be able to lay off a bit. He should be able to lay off a bit off the horse to ability. Just lay it off just a bit more. Just stay a little closer and maybe get out that speed right around that turn. But that's what I see in my opinion. In the off track, it's been on the off dirt, wet dirt. It's been second place twice out of the 2 races it ran there. So it knows how to run well on the sloppy track. And it is 2 for 7 at Sam Houston. So that's what I see there. For the number 2 is my top selection, 15 Love Back at 5-1 morning line. For my second choice is going to be the number 1 uncalled at Morningline Odds at 5-2 by Uncle Mo out of a Bernardini mare. Last time ran at Remington Park on December 12th, going a mile distance for 7,500 claiming, non-winners of 2, came in first by 10 lengths, was set the pace and ran it through all the way into the lead, was lengthening the lead as the race went longer. For the time after that, before that, it ran in November 23rd at Remington Park, going a mile and 70 yards for claiming $7,500 of non-winners of 2. Came in second by 3.5 lengths. Was inside the pace running and just tired out right around that turn into the stretch. Got caught. Then the time before that ran in November 2nd, going 5.5 furlongs for claiming $25,000. Was 7th by 11 3/4 lengths. Got stalked, had to go too wide, and just tired out. The workouts have been on January 4th at Sam Houston, 4 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 51 seconds breezing. Was the 53rd best out of the 112 workouts that day. The time after that, it worked out on January 10th at Sam Houston, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, was in 50 seconds breezing, was the 22nd best out of the 37 workouts that day. What I see with this one is a mile distance, what it is, it's going up a bit in class from that blowout win on 7,500, going up to $10,000. Should be able to know how to get up into the pace there. The pedigree reads sloppy track. Should know how to run well on there with the pedigree. Just needs to get the footing well. That's what I see here. And the stretch out is the plus, because the other times it ran, the shorter distances or even longer than a mile, it faltered out and tired out too soon. So with this one, you should be able to lay off just a bit, relax, try not to be at a pace setter, because this horse loves to be at a pace setter a lot. This needs to get up in there, relax a bit, hold off a bit, then take off right around that second turn or even the second stretch coming around, showing the ability that it has. So for my second choice, it is the number 1, McCullough at morning line odds at 5-2. Now for my horse to watch, it is going to be the number 5, Arch Feather. Arch Feather's morning line odds is at 6-1. Is by Arch out of a Smart Strike mare. Last time ran at Sam Houston on March 22nd of last year. Did a mile distance for 10,000 claiming, non-winners of 3. Came in second by 4.5 lengths. Was up in there behind the pace setter. Laid out well. Just didn't have enough. Was up back in third around the second turn and got caught up to get that second. The time before that, it ran in March 1st at Sam Houston on a good track, going a mile distance for allowance $21,000. Was 6th by 15th lengths. Chased inside, was up in their face, and just couldn't hang on around that second turn, started dropping back a lot. The workouts have been on December 30th at Sam Houston, going 5 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 1 minute, 0.3.20 seconds breezing. Was the best out of the only workout that day. The last workout was on January 9th at Sam Houston, going 5 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 1 minute, 2 seconds breezing. Was the 6th best out of the 18 workouts that day. Well, I see with this one, it's staying back in the level. It's getting a sloppy track that should be able to handle. He should handle it well. If pedigree reads it very well, it should be by Arch, and the Smart Strike love the wet surfaces, so it should be able to get a handle on it. It's also getting Deshaun Parker aboard, which Deshaun Parker knows how to handle horses well. So again, for my horse to watch is the number 5, Arch Feather at morning line odds at 6-1. And for my recap, my top selection is the number 2, 15 Love Back at 5-1. My second choice is the number 1, Uncalled at 5-2. And my horse to watch is the number 5, Arch Feather. And listen out, because in a little bit, I'll probably, in a day or so, I'll be doing my Pegasus podcast soon for the Pegasus race and so forth. So listen out for it again. And remember, when you're cashing with the wolf, it's howling time. Remember, it's going to be a money day. Come back again and listen out for my next podcast. Hope everyone loves it and makes some money.